Welcome everyone. In this video, we are back in the Master League Classic, showcasing some more fun battles, featuring a double ground strategy, guys. Man, I had a lot of fun with this team. I thought about building this team because I was running into a lot of Zarude leads, guys. Zarude, the new mythical Pokemon that was featured in the Jungle Quest line, has been popping up in the Master League, guys, and I was sick and tired of seeing it. So I decided to throw this team together to sort of counteract that. Also, this team also works very well up against those Giratina origin lines, where it's Giratina double fairy or Giratina double steel or a combination of the two. This team does very well up against those lines as well, guys. So we've got Togekiss in the lead, and we've got Groudon as our safe switch. Groudon, according to PV Poke, is actually the number 2 ranked safe swap in the Master League Classic. So I thought, why not throw Groudon in there? It's got great bulk, it hits like a truck, and it's very fun to use. Very iconic Pokemon. So Groudon is our safe swap, and we've got Garchomp in the back, guys, running Dragon Tail, Sand Tomb, and the Community Day move of Earth Power, of course. That's my favorite variant of Garchomp. You could definitely go with the conventional moveset of Mudshot, Outrage, and Earth Power, but I like the Dragon Tail variant a little bit better. And that's just because Dragon Tail chunks up against just about anything, especially opposing dragons. You really take care of those Giratinas with no problem, guys. So, very fun team. It functions as a classic ABB line. If you're met with a neutral or losing lead, you want to safe swap into Groudon. Look to break through shields with the threat of that big earthquake. Come back in with either Togekiss or Garchomp, and have a good game from then on out, guys. Very fun. I'm so glad to be back in the Master League Classic for Pokemon Go Battle League. I love the Master League Classic, but let's get right into these battles, guys. I had a lot of fun with this team. It's just I was doing a lot of Jungle Cup, but it just stopped being fun after a while, guys. So we're back in the Master League Classic. We got a Giratina on the lead. They safe swap in the Zacian. We're going to stay in here a little bit, chip away, and really dig in with those charms. We're going to look to catch. I'm imagining that they have Wild Charge, so we're going to shield this first one and look to catch the second one, but they're on to us. They keep farming, so that's unfortunate. That's okay. Groudon has very nice bulk in the Master League Classic. We can easily tank a close combat, no problem. And we're going to have to shield up the second one, though. Or I think, no, we'd let this go because Groudon actually can tank, too, and still survive. We're going to look to get off a Fire Punch now that they've been debuffed 4 times over. Let me say bye-bye, Zacian. Zacian's a very fun pick. Mine isn't quite ready yet, guys, but I do have a hundo that I'm working on. I really want to bring it to the Master League Classic. They come in with Dialga, snipe us. That's okay. We've got Togekiss. Garchomp doesn't want any part of Dialga, despite it being part steel. Those Dragon Breaths really dig in. And they let us get off a Flamethrower, so that's very nice. We can actually shield up this Iron Head and look to charm all the way down. Because what we want to do is pressure the shields on that Giratina Altered and come into it with Garchomp, hopefully after it has depleted all of its energy. So that's the strat here. We're going to look to fish for a boost. We didn't get the boost from that Ancient Power. That's okay. We can let the no shields, so we have no choice but to let the Shadow Sneak go through, but that's okay. It does not KO. We want this Giratina to deplete its energy, and that's perfect. They're throwing. And even here, Togekiss is so thick, guys, that this Dragon Claw doesn't even KO. So we're safe to come in with Garchomp and just Dragon Tail all the way down. And they're going to go down with 2 shields. You never want to see that as a battler in Pokemon Go Battle League. But they go down, and that's going to be a good game. Well played. And we are off to a great start with this double ground team in the Master League Classic. Guys, if you like what you're seeing so far, give the video a like, guys. Let YouTube know you like what you see by hitting that like button. It provides a massive help to the channel, guys. But we are met with a Swampert. You don't see too many of those these days in the Master League Classic. It's a little bit underleveled, but it can certainly hold its own, guys. They do get to that Hydro Cannon. We're going to let that go through. Togekiss can actually tank a couple of Hydro Cannons from Swampert, but we do not know what they have in the back, so we are going to throw up a shield here, and we're going to look to get off this Ancient Power. I'll obviously resisted, but it will do some chip damage, and hopefully we get a boost here. That would be amazing. That does chip, but no boost. That's okay. We can charm it down. Swampert probably better suited for the upcoming Master Premier Classic, guys. That's going to be fun. They come in with Lugia. We're going to look to get off his super effective Ancient Power, hoping to get a boost. No boost. Man, we can't buy a boost. My goodness, that's okay. No big deal. We are resisting those Dragon Tails, double resisting, but we are going to shield this up. We got to get rid of this Lugia, guys. Our backline does not want to see this Lugia. By any means, guys, because those Dragon Tails are super effective against Garchomp, and we have no fast move pressure from Groudon. So we got to get rid of it with our Togekiss and hope that even though we're down on shields, that we can pull this one out here. So we do charm down that Lugia. Togekiss putting in work. Holy smokes. They come in with a Dialga. Okay. So, the big question is, are they running Draco Meteor? Because that is terrifying when you don't have any shields and you're going up against a Dialga with 2 shield advantage. Not a fun time, guys. But we're going to look to bait with a Fire Punch, and they do shield that. Very nice. Can't really afford to build up to another full Earthquake, just because a Iron Head would be doing quite a bit at this point. So we're just trying to get off as much damage as we can before they can take us out. We're going to look to get to one more Fire Punch and chip away, or get that last shield, whichever comes first. Imagine they shield this. Yeah, they do shield. So we're going to come in with Garchomp and try to get to a Sand Tomb. Holy smokes, we got to get there. Oh, but they beat us to it. Oh man, is this Draco Meteor? Oh, and it is. It was so close, guys. We were so close to getting that one. Good game. Well played. Man, that last one was so close, but that was a lot of fun, guys. Let's see what we got up next here. Dialga lead. Okay, so we're going to look to stick in here a little bit. We can. Typically, on a Dialga lead, you'll want to safe switch into Groudon, just because it is a bit of a neutral lead for Togekiss. That Iron Head will do quite a bit, so we do shield that up. The idea is you want to get the Dialga to about 50% health before you switch out. But they switch out themselves, and they switch into a Kyogre. So we're glad that they did that, because this is exactly where we want to see the Kyogre. They did shield up the Ancient Power, or I think they let it go. It's hard to tell with Kyogre. It's so big, you can't tell if it's shielding or not. No, they let it go, yeah. This one I do believe will get the shield, because they're going to look to farm us down. And we're just going to charm away here, do as much charm damage as we can before they can take us out. They are fully loaded. They've got a Surf ready for us. So we're going to come in with Groudon. It does hit for neutral with Groudon with our Dragon ground typing. Don't want to tank that on Groudon at did I say Groudon? Garchomp, excuse me. Yeah, you definitely don't want to tank a Surf onto your Groudon. That would do quite a bit of damage. And they come back in with that Dialga, so we're going to look to get off a Sand Tomb and either take it out or get the shield. They do let it go. Very nice. And they've got an Excadrill, so we can go right into our Groudon. Groudon has a very comfortable matchup up against Excadrill, despite being down on shields. One Fire Punch pretty much KOs an Excadrill. It's so glassy and squishy. They do shield that wisely, of course, and they have built up to just about 2 drill runs here. Groudon can comfortably tank 2, but we're going to get off this Fire Punch as we do CMP tie them. That's what we wanted to do. It doesn't quite take them out, but that's okay. This will not take out Groudon. And I think they kind of gave up and undercharged at this point. They saw the writing on the wall. That's okay. Good game, well played to this battler. Man, Groudon closing the game strong, guys. Again, if you like what you're seeing, guys, the best thing you can do to help this channel is give the video a like. If you like it so far, guys, give it a like. Let YouTube know you like what you're seeing, guys. Really help out the channel. But we are met with a Giratina Origin. This, you love to see it. This is a very good lead for Togekiss, guys. Shadow Ball does hit for some pretty heavy neutral damage, so we are going to shield this up. They do bait us. That's okay. They're fishing for a boost. But we can get off an Ancient Power, and this will come close to KOing. One Charm after this would actually take it out. Or no, yeah, Ancient Power. Oh, and we get the boost. Oh, it's too bad because they come in with Melmetal. We got to swap out of that. We can't stay in there. That's a waste of a boost. Holy smokes, guys. And they come in with a Zamazenta, the fighting counterpart to Zacian. It's kind of in the shadow of Zacian, but it's pretty good in the Master League Classic as well. It does run Crunch and Close Combat. Either one, it's fine. Groudon can tank either one, no problem. So we're going to look to get off a Fire Punch. Look to bait here. The threat of that heavy Earthquake is just a lot. Yeah, we do get the shield there, and we get the last shield. This has got to be the Close Combat. It's okay if it is. It will take us out, but that's okay because that's why we got Togekiss, guys. Zamazenta is a fighting type, so we're just melting this thing away with Charm. And we resist all of their charge moves. They can get off a Crunch. That's okay. No big deal. Doesn't do much to Togekiss, but they combo play us with Melmetal. Oh, man. That's all right, guys. We got Garchomp. We can let this go, and Garchomp with one shield just dominates, guys. Holy smokes. They see what's coming. They see the writing on the wall, guys. We were going to get off an Earth Power. That's a good game. They concede the match. Good game. Well played. So far, so good with this double ground team, guys. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. Togekiss is a bit of an underrated pick as a lead in the Master League Classic. It does very well, but we are met with a Garchomp, so that's exactly what you want to see. And they come in with a Lugia on the safe switch. So we're going to stay in here, guys. Whenever I see Garchomp and Lugia, I'm immediately thinking the very famous, very successful Asian Milkman line, which runs Garchomp in the lead with Lugia and Melmetal in the back. So at this point, that's the read that I'm making. So both of our Pokemon in the back can handle Melmetal and Garchomp. So we got to stay in here, get rid of this Lugia. We did shield up that Sky Attack bait, thinking it might have been an Aeroblast. You never know. A lot of players will just go right for it. But they do get both shields, but we do take out that Lugia. That's good for us. They've got to come back in with, can't come back. Oh, and it's a Landorus Incarnate. So we go right into Garchomp. They come back in with their own Garchomp. We're going to look to go off a Sand Tomb to debuff that defense, making those Dragon Tails that much more powerful, guys. And we are just chunking away at each other here. They get to a Sand Tomb themselves. It's not going to take us out, but definitely debuff us, and we do simultaneously KO there. That's usually the case in the Garchomp Mirror matchup. They come back in with their Landorus, and we got to go in with Groudon, guys. Landorus Incarnate has access to Rock Slide, so can't quite go in with Togekiss just yet. We want to get those shields down because we have a move banked on our Togekiss, and Groudon can comfortably tank 2 of whatever. Yeah, it's Earth Power. That's right. We can easily tank an Earth Power and chip away with these Fire Punches here. Our Mud Shots aren't doing any damage. It's double resisted because it is part flying, and they do get to another Earth Power. That's okay, but we got both of the shields. That's what we wanted to do. They do take us out with another Earth Power, and we've got a Flamethrower ready. Landorus Incarnate, both Landoruses are pretty glassy. They're pretty attack weighted, so this does quite a bit of neutral damage, and we can just charm down from here. Togekiss will live a Rock Slide at this health range, and this is looking like a GG's, guys. Yeah, it does not take us out, and their Mud Shots do no damage, so that's a good game. We do take it out. Very fun, guys. I had a lot of fun with this team. Again, was running into a lot of Zarudes. We didn't see any Zarudes in these battles here, but I think we scared him away with the threat of our Togekiss lead here. But yeah, Togekiss lead, very underrated. Like I was saying, guys, a lot of people like to run those Giratina double charm or Giratina double steel, or I've even seen a combination of charm or fairy and steel behind Giratina. So this line is very effective up against that. Togekiss has pretty much neutral leads up against just about everything in the Master League Classic, guys, outside of maybe a Metagross. That's really the only thing that can threaten Togekiss with fast move pressure. Otherwise, you're going to have either a winning lead or a pretty strong neutral lead with Togekiss. And we've got Groudon in the back and Garchomp to handle those steel types. Very strong back line as well. Like I was saying, according to PvPoke, if you check it out, you'll see that Groudon is actually the number 2 ranked safe switch in the Master League Classic. So very good safe switch. It's got great bulk. It hits like a truck. I love running Groudon in the Master League Classic. And then you've got Garchomp running Dragon Tail, Sand Tomb, and Earth Power. Ideally, you'll want to get shields down with your Groudon with the threat of that Earthquake, and then have shield advantage for your Garchomp to really close out the endgame. Very strong team. I had a lot of fun with it, guys. Master League Classic is, we've got a few more days left of it. Having a lot of fun. Kind of tanked a little bit with the Jungle Cup. Like I was saying, it was fun in the beginning, but it just kind of devolved into this weird meta, where you see pretty much Great League Pokemon. It's like the mini Great League at this point. The little Great League Cup, that's what they should call it. But no, I mean, it's still fun. But the meta has really shaped out there, and you can get some wins. You can still get some wins in the Jungle Cup, but it's very not as controlled as the Master League Classic. You know what you're up against, and have a lot of fun with the Master League Classic, guys. We'll leave it there for now. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.